Hey everybody, Tim and Julie here for the final installment for the new Batman Adventures, which it's kind of funny. So if you look at Batman for the 90s, there's 3 chapters. There's it's the beginning, the middle, and the end. It's the beginning is the animated series. The middle is the new Batman Adventures, and then the end is Batman Beyond. So this is the final part of the middle chapter. Like, we are done with the new Adventures of Batman. We did the series, which was like 24 episodes. We did the crossovers with Superman. And here we are with the movie Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, which coincidentally came out after Batman Beyond. But I mean, if you look at the timeline, it is what it is. Because this came out in like 2003. But still, it's part of the new Batman Adventures. Like, you look at the animation style, it's Tim Drake as Robin, etc. So, a lot has changed, and a lot has stayed the same. Like I said, the animation style is it's the exact same. It's Kevin Conroy as Batman, Tara Strong as Batwoman. The 3 major differences it's the voice of Robin has changed. It doesn't matter. It's some little kid. It is what it is. The 2 big differences, it's a different voice for Bane, but again, doesn't really matter that much. What bothers me a little bit is the voice of the Penguin. In the original series and the new Adventure series, it's Paul Williams, famous singer and songwriter Paul Williams is the voice of the Penguin. And in this specific movie, and only this movie, it's David Ogden Stiers who voices the Penguin. Now, I love David Ogden Stiers. He's a fantastic actor. He's been in a half dozen Disney movies. He was, Winchester the Third in MASH. He is a fantastic actor. Don't get me wrong. But as soon as the Penguin comes on, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. That is not Paul Williams. So that bothers me a little bit. But the whole point of the movie is the Batwoman, etc. Right. So I won't reveal the twist quite yet. We'll get to the end of that. But so for the movie as itself, as part of the animated universe, etc., what'd you think? That's a long intro. Go for it.
It was good. I mean, yeah, it was. I won't spoil it either, but
I mean, we're going to spoil it eventually, so go for it.
You know,
there are 3 Batwomen.
3 Batwomen. And at first, you thought
it could be one.
It could be one of them. You know, it's this person.
Oh, wait,
but then further on down, okay, she's right here, but there she. Okay, so there's another one.
Yep.
And come to find out, there is 3 of them.
All working together.
And
I mean, that is a good twist.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like, that is a good twist.
Yeah, especially when one of them is the daughter of a...
like a mob boss.
Mob boss, yeah. And the other one was... well, the first one that we saw, the first is when she was doing that introduction thing or something for Bruce Wayne, and she couldn't keep her papers up on the stencil, and they kept.
Which is funny that, like, in hindsight, I'm sorry to cut you off. So this came out in like 2003. I don't know when, like, Regis and Kelly debuted, but I want to say it was shortly after this. So it's kind of funny that, like, Kelly Ripa is that voice,
yes.
And then now she is this famous talk show host. And I mean, like, my mom watched, like, Regis and Kelly and stuff like that. And here's me as, like, a little kid, and I'm like, it's Batwoman. So I don't know. It's one of those, like. Because I don't know how famous she was at this point. Because I want to say this came out before Regis and Kelly. But still, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
But yeah, I love that scene where everything keeps that. I feel like that would be me making a presentation where I'm like, here you go, and everything falls apart. I'm like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, because I've had to do that, a speech in front of everybody one time when I was in Girl Scouts. I had to get up there and do a speech.
Was Girl Scouts around back then?
Yes. And I get up there and I couldn't look at the people. I had to read it off my paper.
But, like, you know everything, but then your brain shuts down.
But yeah, her having, and then the other one was a police officer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was kind of weird that all three of these had known each other in different parts of their lives.
Coincidentally.
Yeah, and then they all got together and became Batwomen.
Yep.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Batwoman, because I have a Batman mask that I wear at work, and they go, "Oh, look, it's Batman," and I said, "Batwoman."
And now you know who Batwoman is. Yes. Batwoman's an actual character.
Yes.
So there you go. So like I said, this is it for the New Adventures. I don't know. We had a whole series of it. We had this one movie. We had the crossovers. Any specific thoughts for?
I like this movie a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was out the best at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Unfortunately, this is kind of the last for the New Adventures Batman movies. Now, we're watching things out of order, because that's how we do things. Because why do things in order? So, you've seen the Batman and Harley Quinn movie, and you've seen the Killing Joke movie, which kind of take place in this universe. Because it's the same voice for Batman, it's the same voice for Batgirl, it's the same voice for Nightwing, etc. Now that you've seen this show, does that change how you see those movies? Does it make you appreciate those movies more?
No, I like all of them.
Okay.
But this one, it was different, and it just, right now it's pretty good.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So, like I said, for Batman, especially in the 90s, there's like 3 chapters. So this is it for for chapter 2. So for anybody who've seen it, what did you think of the new Batman Adventures? It's kind of hit and miss. Some people absolutely love it, and then some people absolutely hate it because of the animation style and stuff like that. So I'm curious what everybody thinks. Go ahead, let us know so we can talk about it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And we will see you guys next time for Chapter 3, Batman Beyond.